All right. Yo. Okay, we back. So today I'm not gonna do too long. I'm gonna do the I'm gonna just do about 10 pairs. We just gonna mark them up from what I think the market is gonna do. Like I said, this is easy. This is like the super easiest thing you could do. Um, I keep telling people it's very easy once you really just get down packed with it and understand the market. Certain pairs always go up. So if you want the best opportunity, I tell people patience pay. That's my quote, patience pay. So you have to wait. If it goes down, let it go down. But US 30, as you can see, I always explain this before I go. It goes up every year. It just keep going up. So it's no point to really sell. But if you want to sell like you a day trader or day like sell, but I just wouldn't hold very long. Like I just wouldn't. And I think I was talking about sales today. We're gonna see though. We're gonna see. So let's look at the market for what it is. We're gonna look at it from the daily aspect. So we're gonna start off with US 30. No, I ain't catch nothing today. I ain't catch nothing. I ain't catch nothing today. Well, I did, but I went break even. Like I said, that's the market. Some days you just not going to capitalize off everything. So we're gonna see what we can see in the market off the daily. So the daily, I don't really see a lot of things going on, but you, as you can see, is in a strong uptrend. As you can see, just look at the previous. I'm gonna show you why it's an uptrend because it's breaking structure from the downside, it's breaking lower highs. So we're gonna have to go to 4 hour because even though it's an uptrend, we got to see where the breakage goes so we can enter. So we know it's an uptrend from here to here because it's not really making no retracements. So we go to 4 hour. Now the 4 hour, we can see a little retracements, but it's not really breaking like above. Like so where we had bought right here, this would have been like the first buy because this was the lower high, and then it broke the high. It broke this high. So now it's an uptrend. Boom. You see how it's not breaking any lows after it break the high? This would have been the low, never broke here. This would have been new high, low, makes a new high. This is the low, never broke. And then now it kind of want to break it. But like I said, the market is not going to give you the perfect setup. But you have to understand, hey, if it hits around this area and doesn't want to break, you have to be a little patient. So what I do is kind of box this area in. Maybe you can answer off an hour and it breaks, but I would like soon as it goes up and breaks structure off a lower time frame, you really just have to yeah, you just have to get it. You just have to go break even. I will go break even. I don't know about you, but I go break even. I'm not. I wouldn't play with it because it's at a main area where it's either going to take off, but even if it go break even and take off, I feel more better. Like I said, it's a lot of opportunities. Um, this is a patient game. You just have to be patient. That's the best thing I probably learned. So as you can see, the break of structure of the US 30, it's a lot of buy opportunities. So it's the hour. So I like this area right here. We're gonna delete this because this is an area like like, do I want to buy here? But let's just say we do. So anything above the hour, I say like, you can say right here, okay, and then yeah, you can say right here. But this is like the lowest of the low. I don't really like it per se. Uh, but what I would do, we go to 15 minutes. So boom, we go to 15. It's making lows still. Yeah, I will buy exactly up here. This is a nice buy area. This would be a nice buy area because what on a 5 minute, this is what I would have did. So boom, on a 5 minute, it broke structure above here, broke structure, and it never came back down. So this is where you fit in. So boom, it breaks structure, it comes up. Uh, probably buy right here. It breaks structure here. Boom. Breaks come back down. You buy longs here. Make this your stop loss, your TP, but you'll go break even, or you'll probably think about break even at this 0.6. Maybe it ain't the best setup you could take, but it's a guaranteed setup. It will guarantee his here. But my TP would be like, so my TP will usually be, it's a nice 3 point, really a 4 point R. So you like lose 1,000 and win 4,000. You know, something in that area. You lose 100 to gain 400, something like that. Nice little setup. You try to get in the early setups to go big, and then you probably could enter something again right here, and either close the stop loss if you don't want to lose too much because it will probably come back down, or yeah, sometimes the market ain't gonna do in your favor. Like sometimes you could be up. Like I said, I was up a lot today, and then it just went straight back to break even, and that's okay. So my two profits I'll buy is here and here. So here and here. Those are the two places I'll buy. But I don't know what the stop loss would be here. Let's go back to the hour. I don't really like the stop loss too much here. Like I probably just buy and just. I don't really like the stop loss here. You know, honesty. Like this is something I'll buy here if a lower time frame lets me. So, but I'm buying in early. You don't have to take this trade, but this is something I probably would have bought. Like maybe wouldn't this happen around 3 o'clock? Yeah, I was running, so I couldn't have even took this. I would have bought this around 3 o'clock and just held. Now we going to Nas. So for Nas, so what I want to see is this right here. Let the price come back above here because price already broke in. Maybe if it here, we probably forget about this trade. But if it could come back here, we like to buy and guarantee close out at break even here, and then just hold till it goes all the way high, because US 30 always goes up majority of the time. We don't play the guessing game. Play the game that's gonna pay you. Like granted, say even if US 30 does go down, 80% of the times more than that usually goes up. So just don't play the just play the probability game basically. You would never be always right, but you always want to make money. Now for Nas just been going up. I don't know what's up with Nas. I personally wouldn't trade it. I don't like trading stuff that just goes up. It just this is something that you would have just held and like just for like you just really have most people they don't have the go to hold like this. And I kind of get why it is hard to hold like that. Because I remember I was in US 30 and I held for about 3 months and they paid a bag. But some people just don't got the heart to hold like this. It just doesn't. But it did break new highs. Every time it break new highs, I just hold. Like it just doesn't make sense. Like if it break new highs, it's gonna go to like look how much times when it break new highs. Like as you can see, it breaks high. It goes up a lot. Boom. It goes up a lot. It breaks high. It went up from here to here. Okay, it breaks this high, it goes up a lot. It breaks this high, it goes up a lot. Like even when you at a new high in a new US 30, you rather just hold. I ain't even gonna hold you. Because look, every time it break a new high, it just goes up so much. That's what I always notice. Sometimes you gotta know, like just look at a new high and look how much it goes up. It's a lot of points. So don't I wouldn't per se take like TPs here. Maybe if you want to take it to be on the safe side, sure, but I wouldn't take it. But Nas, I really wouldn't do nothing with it. It's nothing to do. What the hell you want? It's like it's really nothing to do. I wouldn't. I don't know. Maybe if you really want to, if you really just want to follow the trend, I guess. But it's like it's too high. I wouldn't do nothing with Nas. Let's just move on. Um, let's see what else. Let's delete everything. So for Nas daily. It just broke out off the daily right here. You see how much it goes up. 4 hour. This is like uh comes here before it breaks here. This is like a new one. You can find this off the hour. I would have found something like this off the hour. I could just tell. That's how the market looks. Cause look, go down to the hour. Look at that break structure. It's not that hard. It's really not break structure. But if this break structure back up again, I just wouldn't take it. This is a nice buy. You have to wait to see if how much it rejects here. Or you could just enter, take a risk, let it come down, come up because it's such a good uptrend. The probability of it going up is very high. Or you could wait till it bam, bam. Usually it doesn't do that. Bam, bam doesn't want to break and break above here. That's guaranteed to go. As long as it goes above here, it can't go like this, come down, come near, probably wick you out, come up, and at least touch here. Then it touch equal highs like 90% of the times, but it doesn't have to. But most of the time, it usually do. So this is what I got for Nas. Gold. This is what I got for gold for today. I entered gold around in the gym before I ran. I'm still in gold. Still in gold. Is actually I went break even on both. I got it running, but like I said, I probably hold till up here. I don't really care if I go break even because my goal is to make about 7, 8 grand. I don't want to just make the $500 and then just exit out. It doesn't make sense to me. So I will wait. Gold, it ain't nothing to talk about. Really nothing to talk about. In all honesty, it's nothing to talk about. Yeah. Then waiting. Nothing to talk about. You could have entered here. You could have entered here. It's a lot of places you could have entered. Now we're gonna go to Forex periods. My favorite period is GJ. 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 So daily, like I said, overall, GJ just broke out of this main structure of ranging. So when it breaks out of main structure of ranging, I love GJ movement. I honestly do. It's one of the movements where you can enter double time, and I really wouldn't feel too bad about entering double time because how structured is. Because as you can see, when it retraces, and this is where the breaking point, like I said, a breaking point, get the equal highs, you buy here, let it go up to here. You could keep holding, but like I said, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. Like I said, we're gonna wait. So what I'll do with GJ, let's just mark it up because I don't want to get off topic. Oh my god, this looks so clean. This is so clean, bro. It's holding so nice. Let's see the 4 hour plus. Look, like I was gonna use this break, but look what happened here. It sold kind of down. Like it did this, made a new high. I don't know. Maybe you can use this high, but I probably personally wouldn't use it because anything above this made it to here. I don't mind entering that because personally, I probably would have used this, but it kind of broke structure. Or like even at the 4 hour, you say you're using this off the four, it breaks here and then comes up and break this. So I personally, I just probably wouldn't. I really wouldn't use this. I just wouldn't. Like you can, because above here will come to here too, though. But above here will come. Like this is a better buy. Like even if you do buy here, like I'm not saying that it is possible because anything above here will go kind of here, but will go like right here. Boom, goes right here. But this is be like a better entry. Okay, so you can do some type of buying here. Um, it's in such a downtrend. I would like for the market to come back down, but I this is it's in a weird spot for me. Like I honestly would just buy. This is the type of shit you buy and you just hold. Like I don't really know what to do with this. Like it ain't structured on a lower time frame. Wouldn't tell you where to enter because on a lower time frame it's bearish. Because look how much structure. Oh, it's really not. Mm, mm, yeah, it's kind of bearish because it's still making highs. Like let's see, it's kind of on a break structure. Like you can see, it's making boom, no, make a high. Then look, it goes bearish, and then GJ. So 4 hour boom. It's still a bullish trend, but right now it's bearish on lower time frame. And you see, it's ranging. It's ranging. It's ranging. Um, I would like it to go down, or you can just buy random. This is something you buy and you just really hold off the daily. It will come back up here. It's gonna come back up here. We don't know when. It could come here, come down, then come up here again. I'm telling you, and that's the power of the daily, though. Daily showing you where it really wants to go. So eventually, it's gonna come here. We just don't have the structure for the market off a lower time frame to tell where it's gonna go. That's all it means. So GJ, I honestly would just leave alone. In all honesty, it looks clean. Like it just you don't know where to enter because this happened such a big drop. It can also drop again, but it overall it's high. Mm, GU, I was right about GU today. I'm usually always right because I'm the best in the world. But we're gonna explain. So GJ, as you can see, structure goes down, comes up, comes down, break structure here, boom, structure goes down, break structure again. And then I ain't gonna lie, this is pretty clean. It comes here. This is where it breaks structure at. Boom, break structure here. Comes comes here. Never comes back up. You see, never comes below here. So what does it do? It breaks structure. Sell. Boom. Comes here. Anything below here, sell. So boom. Boom. Don't let it break here. Boom. Doesn't break. Boom. Doesn't break. Boom. It breaks. Now you think buy. Okay. You go buy. You look how good this strategy works. Cause look, even if I'm saying okay, we're switching trends. I really would just stay on buy. I wouldn't sell just because it's sale. Look how strong the uptrend is. You have to keep seeing sales. Um, think of buys here now. Boom. You buy. Boom. From here to here. If it breaks here, you don't buy. So boom, it never breaks here. Boom, never breaks here. You can always enter somewhere low if you just go on a lower time frame and just close out at break even. That's a good one too. I do that sometimes. Time. Now, boom, bam, it breaks. Bam, it breaks. Boom, sell off. Boom. Anything from here, anything from here, probably sell off. Boom. Come here, will be the new low. Boom. You probably can find this on the lower time frame. Boom, never comes down, breaks above here. Boom. Now, they be like, where you enter? This is arranging. This is arranging. You have to notice market is playing in the same area. So you have to understand why it's ranging. Welcome, man. Join in while I talk about these charts. So boom, ranging. Boom, breaks high. This is the first one we can buy. And what happens? Every time I go above the gold, what happens? This is the gold, comes here. It's at least gonna come here every time. Comes here, doesn't break no low. And where's the new low? Right here. I don't really like the low, so you try to find this off a lower time frame, somewhere you can find bullish momentum. Boom, breaks this. Now, boom. Why is this isn't working as good? Because we're in the fucking ranging market. This shit is nasty. So boom, we had a boy here, comes here. Maybe you buy here, boom. Maybe you buy here. Mostly I would try to get break even here. Maybe you do lose this one. Boom, you lose. Bam. You'd have lost this one. I like telling the truth. You'd have lost this because I try to go break even, come break equal highs before going break even, and then it sells off again. But you have to understand this is a is a ranging market. Look how it's just ping ponging, and then now you come here because it's in an uptrend structure. Boom, breaks, comes here, almost touch. Boom, breaks, comes here, almost touch. There you go. Yeah, and that's it. Um, but the market is to the spot where I probably would just hold. Like if I did buy, I just hold. But this is something I'll look on a lower time frame in all honesty. Because the daily is showing me it's not really valid. It's in such a ranging way. But if you go on a lower time frame, you can see sales, sales, sales. Like somewhere on a lower time frame, you can see a lot of sales. So let's just talk about buys. So daily, we from buy from here to here, we can see buys. So it breaks out of here. I said buy here. Like I said, I was right today, and it comes here. Boom. Here, as long as it doesn't break this. Boom. You hit a bought right here too. Boom. You see how it look. Sell off here, comes down, comes in here, sell, sell. Maybe this is somewhat of a break even. Like I said, the market ain't perfect, so it's not going to show you a break even. And yeah, it comes up, breaks out of this, comes here, buy here, stop loss here, comes right back. New buy, comes here, boom, boom, bam, bam. Now we either wait for a break. We'll wait for a break here now. Off the 4 hour. Now we go to the 1 hour. So from daily, this is from here to here. So we'll wait for this break. Now 1 hour. What is the 1 hour showing us? 1 hour is showing us it's bare. It's like, and this is what I mean. 1 hour you can see from here to here. Look at this. It's still bullish. Like look, it push up, sells, new low out of this one, new low, new low. This is where the high was at. Breaks this high, breaks this high. This will be the low. This will be anything above here where at least it equal highs. And then look. And then you would try to hold to here. Then, boom, where would you enter again? Let's see. Low key, you enter. You can. Hold on. Low key, you probably can enter from here. 1 hour. Push up. Probably can enter from here. I like this one. Maybe if it come here, I don't really like this stop too much, but I like this. This is clean right here. This is something. This is something. How much entries this is? One entry, two entries. Super clean. Okay. Go daily. .4 hour. .4 hour. So it's a sell off there. Off lower time frame, you could tell it's a sell. Anything above here, like you can Moki, you kind of did it already. Loki, when they do it the first time, they can do it the third time. If it's like, I like this. Like, I ain't gonna lie. If this comes back up, I'll buy right here. In all honesty, because it's showing me it doesn't want to break, and it's like you said, follow the trend. You just buy right here. Buy and just hold. Guarantee it's gonna come on. But let's go on the lower time frame and see where can we lie. Yeah, I just buy here. I ain't even gonna hold you. This is one of them. It's like GJ, but off the higher time frame, you know it's gonna come here. The stop loss would be super nasty though. Like I just make this my stop loss, in all honesty, because it just seems like it's a strong resistance here. Granted, this can break and it can still go off. That's it. Just like if I want to use a real stop loss, it would be somewhere down here, but we can't take that risk. We're not going to take the risk unless you just want a long term holding. And the thing about taking that risk is, what if you're wrong? Like I'm not saying most of the time it is going to come up here, but it could be that 10% chance you're wrong. So I just buy here and make this the stop loss. In all honesty, I'll make this stop loss. Did I go over this? I think I took this today. No, I don't know. Every his range is too low key. The range off the daily ain't really shit. I wouldn't pay too much mind to it. But look how clean. Like I don't know. Fucking like look, boy, right here, boy, right here. Sells off right here. Breaks off. Breaks off. Breaks off. Boom. Nice buy area, right? Buy. Comes here. Never breaks low. Come back above. Never really breaking its new enterprise. What is this? So you could do something. It's something in this area. You just have to wait till it break. Go to hour. Hour doesn't look. Let's see. Hour doesn't look the best. Hmm. Yeah, this doesn't. This doesn't look the best. My boy, what's good? What's good? I'm just looking over these peers right now. Seeing what I could see. Like I said, man, I was getting a little anxious. I was playing with them peers today. I was up like, you know, I don't want to tell you what. Your boy was up like 3K today, but I'm telling you, when Breakeven called my name, it called my name. Breakeven called my name today. I entered this one. I think I'm still on gold though. I'm still up a band on gold. I'm on this, but bro, knowing me, I'm hold like I keep telling niggas, I'm holding until I just pass, bro. I don't care no more. I ain't gonna say I don't care, but that's like just the smart. I don't want to keep holding trades. Like gold, I'm in this one now, but I'ma just hold until it just come back to like at least maybe like right here. I probably take a little profits, but overall, once it just come up till I pass, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't really been trading like that. I got something new coming next month. Maybe the account gonna go crazy. The fuck did I? Oh yeah, I traded this today. I was just upset as hell. I still think this is gonna go down, but it's Forex pairs. I just got bored. I'm like, man, I strongly believe this is gonna go down. Hell yeah. As long as it don't break here. Cause I was in this joint today. Low key, it probably can go back up. I just knew it had to fill up this gap. That's the only way I entered this. I seen a gap. I was like, and it's like long term sales. I was like, yeah, it can still drop. And then this. Yeah, that's all I got. I just said go. I'm in gold. That's all I'm doing for today. I'm just holding gold, and that's all I got for today. But I ain't gonna be up here too much longer, man. I was gonna talk my job for an hour, but it ain't much too much to talk about. I'm just looking at some pairs, marking them up, seeing what I see on random stuff. Crypto looking a little quiet, but it might boom one day. It might boom one. Oh, yeah. But yeah, man, that's all I got. I'm gonna be up on this joint tomorrow, man. All right, my boy.